Hi, this is JC Seiji, and I found some really neat stuff tonight from when I was a kid, and I want to share that with you. Let me give you a little background. I'm probably, if you're young, you're probably going to think about it, but television sets have, for me, have only been around for 60 years. The first time I saw TV, it was like a console that stood about 4.5 feet off the ground, and the tube, the screen was like really small, black and white. And the only way I remember is it belonged to our neighbor who was a Mexican family, and they bought the first TV set on our street, and we were friends with their kids, and they came over one day and told us to come over and watch their new TV set. It so happens what was happening was the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, and that occurred on, I have the date here, February 6, 1952. The first day I ever saw a TV set. I was just 9 years old. And prior to that time, we listened to radios. And part of the programming, I believe, there's two programs we listened to. One was Hopalong Cassidy, and and uh, uh, and he had apparently our local bank has set up a program, a savings account for children called the Hopalong Cassidy savings account or something. I have no idea, but anyway, we got it was really neat. I got a calendar here. I'll show you. But I don't know if I still have them or not. We had a little brown, like a bust of his head, and put coins in the top of his head. And we had, I think that was it. Probably other things I don't recall. But I did find this calendar. And this is, let me turn this way off, from 1952, January 1952. And that is Hopalong Cassidy. And let me show you. Let me show you this month. Well, it had really interesting stuff. Let's do the whole thing. If I have the time, I'll do the whole thing. That's the back of that January. Hoppy says. It's kind of neat. And the second picture was, again, him with his horse. Okay. I will show the back of these other ones. This 3rd March. March was and April. In May. I don't know what it says there. It says rounding them up. That reminds me, I have great grandfather. Here's June. Hey, June was a cowboy. He had brothers, and they were all cowboys down in Texas. And they got tied in with some people, ranchers called them Chisholms. And And that was July. This is August, and I guess they were the ones that founded the Chisholm Trail from Texas into Kansas, and so that was really interesting. And this is Hopalong Cascade. This is September. Okay, I don't know how focused this is, but okay. And let's see, October. November. Let's see what it says. Like Caper was, his horse's name was. I'll have to look it up on the internet. And December. Here is December. $1952. Okay. Let's see. And it's again the same kind of format on the back. Coffee says, "Hey, everyone." And that was one thing I found. Also, another thing we listened to on the radio was a really neat program. I don't remember much of it, but it was called the Space Patrol. And we mailed in to the address they told us to join the Space Patrol, and we got a membership thing. Oops. And this map was part of it. There was like a little plastic ring of a spaceship. I don't know what happened to that, but this is kind of neat. Space Patrol map chart of the universe, but it's just our solar system. And I don't know what all this is. Like, and that's kind of neat. And the card. It's a little bit taped up, but here's the Space Patrol. It says years in the Space Patrol. Buzz Corey. Years in the Space Patrol. Buzz Corey. So, excuse me. That's really neat. During those days, our parents did not allow us to have comic books. For reasons I don't know. They did let us eventually have classics, classic comics. And I guess one time they let me have a Tarzan comic. And I on that comic book, I read it, and I guess I threw it away. Oh, my nose is bleeding again. And I saved the map. I like the map. So this is all I have left from that comic book. It's this map. Okay. There's that side of it. It's 2 pages. I don't know why I pulled this out and saved it, but I saved it and threw the comic book away probably. We wouldn't really talk to regard reading material as whatever. There's no No important stress on it. It wasn't that important for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, so that was just some mementos I found of my youth. And so just want to share those with you. Let you know that, don't take what you got for granted. So we will see you later. Bye.